him, and Aksi Dybala. Holy goodness, this man can play! Marian Santos here, looking around with the vector, trying to strategize on which direction to run. Will be quick to alert anyone nearby that someone is near. You look at Levinho's squad here, Squad 1, Locosat driving. It's time for the plane ride into the new Nordic map, Livik. We've got the South American stars and their counterparts trying to choose a proper drop location. And as you can see, a lot of the people have already jumped out of the plane. You've got the Marian Santos jumping up to the northeast, and it looks like Marian Santos Team 2 going to the southwest. Levinho's squads are in the next out of the plane, and it looks like Yurem Rojas is taking turns trying to figure out where they're going. Look at Yurem Rojas' squad in the middle of the map there. They are actually spread out, and it looks like we've got some hot drops going on at the hot springs. We'll turn our attention over to Marian Santos Team 1 here, as it looks like Kira's looting up. Yurem Rojas and Alex G dropping in the middle of nowhere, my friend. You've got to find a building to get that loot. Running around with that chicken head, definitely winning some style points there. We turn our attention to Aksi Dybala, who drops in expertly, wearing that new avian outfit from the Royale Pass. It's looking super, super sharp. He'll get looted up there, and we'll turn our attention to Don Tacho, already rocking a couple of assault rifles, looking at the AK on his back, and also rocking an M416. Nice work to Don Tacho early on in this game. Still waiting for some fighting to break out. Not quite yet has any gunshots rang out across the map, but it's not going to be too long, as Nordic map Livik is only 2x2. Taking a look at level low here. From Aksi Dybala Team 2, he's running through the hot springs. Check out these new springs as they sizzle. Looking at Marian Santos, she's heavily focused on the phone. Check that out, she is locked in. Running around with that Uzi, paying close attention to exactly what is going on around her. We got Alex G running through the shacks here, looking pretty good on loot. So overall, I think the strategy here on the new Nordic map, Livik, is to loot up early, obviously, but also one of the tips that I have found is to keep your head on a swivel at all times. The size of the map, any engagements or skirmishes that do break out, those shots and sounds will be quick to alert anyone nearby that someone is near. You look at Levinho's squad here, Squad 1, Locosat driving the buggy across the map, and just like gunshots, vehicles, especially the new monster truck, will be super, super loud and sure to grab someone's attention. So Don Tacho still looking pretty solid here, wearing that level 2 armor, level 2 helmet, got the ARs fully reloaded here with the extended magazines. And we've got our first shots of the map. It looks like Levinho Squad 1, WP from the cliffside, raining shots down and immediately returning fires. Don Tacho making quick use of that M416. Now one knock here, Kion is down for Marian Santos. Don Tacho rotating around, trying to get the pickup here, but WP unable to get picked up by his team and will be wiped off the map. There is your first kill of the match. Turning our attention to Levinho Team 1, you see WP has been removed from the team. They are now shorthanded. 3 folks. We got Locosat, Lou Power, and Levinho exchanging some loot here, trying to get looted up, and it looks like Locosat's rocking that stylish level 1 helmet, while Levinho has no helmet at all. Levinho, you gotta pick up the looting, my friend. Checking out Aksi Dybala, rocking the M762, and his squad mate Mao. Oh, look at this. Zooming in on his own player. Got those quick, lean peaks going on. Getting all aimed up for the future fights that will be breaking out here soon. Looks like a pretty good spread on the map. Most squads are in their own respective locations. One interesting strategy from Levinho Squad 2 in the middle. You can see Team 4 in blue. They are looting up 2 of the best loot spots on the map. Midstein in the middle there being solely taken over by Levinho Squad 2. We'll keep an eye on that moving forward, see if the split drop comes back to haunt them or if it's a genius decision. Shoutouts to their squad leaders. Levinho Squad 2 is comprised of Fuzi, HF, Flashito, and Durso. Marian Santos here, looking around with the Vector, trying to strategize on which direction to run. And we've got Yurem Rojas. We got Hav with the M4 and rocking a DP on his back. Shots breaking out here. Some exploratory shots off into the distance, it looks like. And look at this. We've got somebody right in front of Hav. What is going on? I don't know what Eve was doing there. It looked like Eve was running around trying to figure out what was happening. And I believe that was from Yurem Rojas taken down. But yeah, Yurem Rojas Team 1, Hav and NATO Gamer, quick to jump on this loot. That was a free kill there. Not quite sure what was happening in the streets, but hey, I'm sure Yurem Rojas and his squad will definitely take it. Now it's a matter of which way do we go next. He's got to kind of figure things out, hops into the building. It's time to explore and grab some better loot for sure. Looks like we can still afford to upgrade to that level 3 helmet. And here we go, moving our action over to Kira of Marian Santos Team 1. It looks like shots in on GG, taken down behind the tree. And that is going to be trouble for Paulo Dybala Team 2. And just connecting over and over, V2 Kira, YT. Getting those shots out. That's going to be a tough revive right now. Mao, you can see looking in from the cliffside, returns fire, pushes Kira back off the cliff just a little bit here, but again, getting to GG in time to make the revive is going to be incredibly difficult. You've got level low on the flanks right now, rotating behind the village over on her right side. Durso from Levinho Team 2, peeking in, trying to get these shots on there. Rescue the teammates. Little third-party action. You can see that split drop again from Fusi and Durso. They took out Midstein and got a whole bunch of good loot here. Both these guys are well geared. Heard the shots as they were nearby, but now they're on the approach, trying to see what they can do. And look at that. The brand new monster truck from Durso is spotted. I wonder if they're going to go hop in that and see if they can make use of those giant tires. Looks like they have gathered together again as a squad. Levinho Squad 2 approaching with caution the next city. Going prone, and look at that. They catch fun out in the street. Marian Santos Team 1 has another eliminated from the squad, and they are looking to fight here. It looks like Kira on the ledge in the background. Kira was able to eliminate GG, but they immediately had that third-party action come in and eliminate one from their squad as well. So both of those squads down to 3. Durso lobbying some shots over into the city next to them. Unable to connect so far. Trying to find Kira over there. Kira's definitely got an easier time of locating in on those windows. Durso sees Mao peeking the window, fires in some shots. We've got Destroyer over there as well. Finally locates Kira. Definitely assisted by the mark from a teammate here. Durso holding down the rest of Team 9 over there. It looks like Paulo Dybala Team 2 connects with Mao through the window. And we've got a nice little long-range fight going back and forth here. Taking a peek at Marian Santos. Looks like got the Vector. And again, trying to figure out where these shots are coming from. Alucard V2 taken down from the flank by Fusi. Nice work there. Good shots from Fusi. And we have an interesting fight going on. It looks like a three-way fight right now between Marian Santos Team 1. We've got Levinho Team 2 and Paulo Dybala Team 2, all kind of in a little bit of a standoff right now. Alucard trying to get picked up by Marian Santos. We'll see if she can play the role of hero. Durso going over to grab the monster truck, it looks like. There's also a UAZ parked just across the street. And just like that, Durso's going to take off. Connects with the headshot, though. Mao and that DP-28 from range, able to put a bunch of damage out on Durso. Definitely pays for taking that monster truck, but he's going to drive into Midstein to go ahead and patch himself up. Fusi driving around, picks up his teammate, Flashito. They hop in the vehicle, start to head south. Out the window they come. Durso still trying to patch himself up here. He's got a boost active, but has gotten himself up to 75 HP with the first aid. Looks like the zone is starting to move east in this map, so it looks like we've got a lot of folks centering in on Midstein as we speak. It looks like the Yurem Rojas Team 1 and Marian Santos with Don Tacho leading the squad coming in from the south. We're about to see a convergence on Levinho Team 1, who is down to 3 players. Good spread right now also from Yurem Rojas Team 2. And then over on the eastern part of that circle, you can see Kira YT peeking in over by East Port, looking in on Squad 9. So we'll keep an eye on that one moving forward as well. But for now, let's take a look at Paulo Dybala himself as he explores around the new Nordic map Livik. Durso so far has had one of the most active games on the map. He's still looting around, got himself up to 100% health, so that's solid. And Yurem Rojas making their way into the circle from the south. Look at this little shimmy. Alex G's got the moves. Look at him go. Oh, yeah. Look at him go. He's a regular snake. Now, I'm not quite sure how well snaking will work at range. I think people will be able to see through the grass and see that movement. Fire some shots here. We peek in on Marian Santos once again. She's so tiny down in the corner of the camera. She is focused. She's got that red dot scope out, scanning the horizon, looking for enemies. It's got to feel like a lot of pressure here. Don Tacho crouching around, walking on the top here. They're in a good spot in the zone, so not going too far. Looking over those new reeds out in the middle here. Looking off in any direction, trying to see movement and trying to hone in on the enemy. His teammates are huddled in closely behind him. It looks like Don Tacho is definitely running point here for Marian Santos Team 2. The blue zone works its way in from the outskirts there. Those folks will be pushed here shortly. It looks like Mao hopping into the buggy. And it looks like Paulo Dybala Team 2 is going to be readjusting here in the zone. Looking to pick up some of his teammates. Dextroger upstairs. Possibly just repositioning that vehicle there for an escape in the future. No, they've got multiple vehicles. So they're getting ready to roll out here. They've got the cavalry. And Mao brings one vehicle to his teammate and heads off in another. Don Tacho possibly could be hearing that here shortly as they hang out next to the reeds. It looks like Team 3 on the move. It looks like Levinho. There it is. Don Tacho immediately connects. Loco Sot and Lu Power taking significant damage. They are down to almost no health each. Both of these guys having to patch up. You can see them off in the distance. Each one of them are down to about 5 health. So these guys are struggling right now to stay in the fight. It looks like Levinho and his squad are beaten down. Loco Sot gets off the heel, and he'll be hiding behind the car here. Looks like in the car we go. Levinho grabs the wheels, and they are getting out of here. Or not. Some shots will return fire. Alex G looking on from the cliffside there. You can see Levinho, one, getting beaten up right now. Lu Power taken down, and there's the third party we're talking about. Alex G just ripping Levinho apart from behind. And Levinho's squad in serious trouble right now. They're down to one member left and another third party here. Wow, impressive stuff. Yurem Rojas Teams 2 taken down by Yurem Rojas Team 1, but they return the knock, and NATO Gamer is on his knees as well. Yurem Rojas is beating up on each other right now. Interesting. Mao firing in. It looks like it's starting to pop off now as the zone continues to constrict here. Mao firing the DP-28 into Midstein and connects with, it looks like Levinho Team 2 up on the window there. Durso and his squad getting beaten up a little bit, and Don Tacho now returning fire from the reeds, but they are in trouble as the blue zone has passed them up. It does not hurt yet, but as the circle resets, it's going to get even worse. Ooh, another connection here from Yurem Rojas Team 2. Happy taking down Have, and taking down Yurem Rojas himself. A couple of knocks here from Happy with the brand new MK12. NATO Gamer unable to get there in time to help, and he's all by himself at this point. NATO Gamer versus the world. One man, all alone, walking on new Nordic map Livik, trying to make his way from the blue zone into safety. Can he do it? Time will tell. He bandages up. He's going to have to make a move. He connects with Happy. He's going to head into the zone, and just like that, he knew it was coming. Unable to persist. That is a team elimination right there. Yurem Rojas Team 1 is out. Next up, we've got Loco Sant, and his squad is cut in half currently. WP and Lu Power have been taken out. It's all up to Levinho and Loco Sant to get this thing done. Taking a quick look at one of the towers nearby, we had somebody just camping in there, waiting for the right move, and it looks like Moncol Fami and Don Tacho trying to make their way into the zone, and Loco Sant is waiting. Unfortunately, though, he gives himself away. We'll see where this ends up in just a moment. Kira YT having to move to zone after picking up the knock. Marian Santos needs to heal, too. She's sitting there at about 20% HP in a serious bit of harm's way right now. ZW taken down here by Durso. Durso getting just through that crack with the weapons and able to pick up the clean knock. And we've got Panda Dybala Team 2 rolling by and picking up the knock on the way by out of the back of the vehicle. Level Low and Mao making a great team here on the buggy. Dex Troger spotted, though, from Panda Dybala Team 2, goes up the hill where Happy happens to be. We've got Yurem Rojas, Team 2, staked out and waiting, but unfortunately Happy unable to make a play, and we've got a fight on the top of the hill. It's the battle for the king of the hill right now. Looks like Durso running around in Midstein still. Midstein, one of the most popular spots on the map. Looks like it's going to still be in zone as well. So Panda Dybala looking in from the hillside here into Midstein definitely has eyes on Levinho Squad 2. You can see Durso here looking off the other direction at Panda Dybala Team 1. Sees ZW and connects. And that's going to be a clean knock. But unfortunately for him, ZW got behind the building. And they're not going to be able to pick up that finish. And Durso gets shots returned back at him. And Panda Dybala, holy goodness, this man can play. Panda Dybala with the M4 firing in from distance, taking down Durso. This man's rocking 2 headsets here. He's a serious gamer, ladies and gentlemen, behind a rock. Playing passively here, but they know they have to get to the zone, and it is coming. And we'll be moving here right now. As you can see, Levinho Team 2 rotating around, gets connected with Fusi, takes some damage here from Dybala's squad. Dybala peeks back in the window, hides for safety, but as we see, the rotation behind one of these other squads is fierce right now. It looks like Levinho Squad 2 on the move. They have no other choice. Panda Dybala gets knocked. In return here, Yurem Rojas Squad 2 outboxing gets the knock, and looks like they are going to be snuck up on from behind here. The zone is pushing. Levinho Squad 2 is in serious trouble. They do have 3 members alive, though. Here comes the grenade. Looks like Fusi has been knocked in the blue zone, and that is going to do it for him. It's still up to Flash Zito and Durso to try to make an impact here. Yurem Rojas, they're looking good for now, but they still have to get to that next circle. This circle seems to be lying in between Panda Dybala's squad. Alpoxin with the cannon sight firing and does connect. ZW down, Dybala down, and Razorback going for the revive. Unable to get the revive on ZW there. Dybala is connected with right there by Durso as well, and now the tides have turned. Durso peeking up the hill, knows the Alpoxin is up there with Alex G. And there's the flank from Mamato taking down 1, 2 players, and will he get the third party? It doesn't look like it. He's going to go for the heal, it looks like. Amazing play, and Razorback caught off on the flank by Durso. It's now a 3v1. Levinho Squad 2. Fusi takes him down, and that's a chicken dinner. Levinho Squad 2 is going to take your chicken dinner in game number 1.